So it actually turns out that she's actually been playing me. Kabanga dog, she's been playing me. She was only dating me because one of her friends dared her to date any of the grade 8s, and she just chose me because she saw me as a weak link, and she was like, no, this guy will obviously accept, so let me go shoot my shot. Kabanga, how shocked I was and sad. I'm like, what the heck? So she's been playing me this whole time. At the time, my feelings were invested, I was like, yo, this girl loves me. Yo, I love her, Kamo, she's in grade 10, so, I bagged myself a grade 10, I'm feeling boss, but, yo, turns out she had no feelings attached. She didn't even care, and that broke my heart. That broke my heart.
Clapback, 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 clapback. I got time today, I'm finna clap back, clapback, clapback.
What's up, young people? What's up, Clapback Nation? It's your boy, Kutlano Selwane Mawata, aka Clapback Studies. Thank you for clicking on this video. And as you've seen from the title, we're going to be talking about my love life, while I was still in high school. I think it's just a funny, interesting story, for me to get the opportunity to open up to you guys, because I don't get to do that much. And so I'm going to be doing this series of just talking about things that have happened, things that are happening to me that are not necessarily related to school all the time, but sometimes they can affect my schooling, you feel me? And the lessons I've learned and just the vibe. So it's going to be mainly story times that I'm giving you guys. And yeah, they're going to be coming every single Saturday at 3 p.m. I'm going to be posting these story times for us to laugh, for us to relate, for us to just, Okay, so basically our story begins while I am in grade 8 in high school. So basically me getting my heart broken happened at camp, okay? Everything happened at camp. So basically, I was new to Village Montessori School. I was in grade 8. And basically, we went to the campsite. And it was vibes. It was vibes for the first few days, right? So it was like a 5-day camp. So, there was a lot happening. Hence, the story time is going to be long. So basically, the first day, it was good. It was nice. Plus, you must remember that Montessori schools are pretty smaller schools, there wasn't more than 40 students there, and that's the whole high school. So I got to meet the grade 9s, the grade 10s, the 11s, the 12s, I got to interact with, the senior students, and it was a vibe, and everything started off, this whole mess of me getting my heart broken and getting played, it started the first night of camp. So basically, this other Han approaches me at night, and basically we were all heading to our cabins, right? So it's separate, right? The boys' cabins are on this other side of the campsite and the girls on the other side. So basically we have one main hall where we eat our dinner and then we play games and stuff like that. So eventually, once everything was done, everybody ate, we were heading back to our cabin so that we can sleep for the next day's activities. How? I'm heading back to my cabin, manje. And this other hand, she's following me. She's like, no, let me kappa you, she's in grade 10. And basically she's like, she thinks I'm cool and stuff like that. And we're talking. I'm like, okay, it's cool. Good vibes, and we're chatting. And as I'm approaching the cabins, I'm like, okay, no, you can leave me here. Bye. Thanks for kappering me. Like, I'll return the favor tomorrow as well for you. And she's like, actually, the reason why I was kappering you is because there's somebody that actually likes you. Ha! I know, Shem. Bye, Shem. Nah. I was going crazy because remember, like, I'm new to this high school, and basically, it was one of those first days I'm getting to know people, And she's like, somebody likes you. Make sure that you start dressing nice, make sure that you show up, and I'll tell you tomorrow who that person is. I'm like, no, what the heck? Why are you doing that to me now? Because now I am filled with so much anticipation and fear. And I'm like, wait, who is this person that likes me now? I'm trying to think who could actually be in my league, that would be interested in actually dating me and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Okay, so basically the next day starts day 2 of camp, and I'm still wondering who this person is, right? the Han didn't tell me who's actually interested in me. But anyway, I go about my day, chill vibes. I had already told my friends that, hey, so and so guys, be on the lookout, keep your ears open to find out who this person is and click. And basically what happened, we did activities, we ate, we blah 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 blah, and then we went to the swimming pool. This is where it gets interesting now. We're at the swimming pool, and Lesedi, right? I'm gonna call her Lesedi, just so that we don't expose names. But that's not her real name. But Lesedi is actually the girl that was interested in me and that played me, right? She's the one that broke my heart. And I didn't know that at the time. I was swimming, good vibes. And at the pool, all of a sudden, she starts wanting to chill with us, I'm like, what's going on? And cause Lesedi, she's in grade 10, right? And we are in grade 8, as the gents, we just swimming on our side of the pool, cause there's factions in high school, there's the cool kids that are the seniors, and then the small linkies are playing here, and then the grade 9s, they swimming somewhere else, so everybody has their placing, but hey, this Khan, she's wanting to chill with us, she's playing with us. And basically, at some point, she comes to me and she's like, don't you want to piggy bank me, right? And so that we can play, I don't know what it's called, pool wars or something with somebody else. So basically, the whole game is that you put somebody on your back, and then that person is going to fight with somebody else that's on that other person's back, right? I think you have the idea. I'll put a picture on the screen so that you have the idea. But basically, I'm like, why me? She's like, no, you're tall and you look pretty strong. And I'm like, okay, alrighty. We play the game and we do all of that, and that was the first hint I had. I was like, okay, for the fact that she wants to chill with us, she wants me to pick her up and do the piggy banking game, I'm like, I know. Now I know. And at the end of the day, I had more hints, by her wanting to sit with us for lunch, for supper, and stuff like that, and at the end of the night, that's when she actually told me, she approached me, when we're heading to the cabins. Stuff happens when students are heading to their cabins, because teachers aren't there, and she confessed, she's like, no, she really likes me, and you know what, she wants us to date, why not? She's like, camp is gonna be fun anyway if we're dating now, there's no moment to wait, she's softening me up, she's complimenting me, telling me I'm this and that, I'm the most confident grade 8, and I pretty much was, and she's like, hey, wait again, it's like love letter vibes, but in HT, in real life. And I was like, yeah, why not? You feel me? And she gave me a hug, and then I went to go brag. I was bragging in front of my friends. I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm dating Lesedi, you guys couldn't get her, and plus Lesedi was one of the hottest grade 10s, as the gents, we always identify who's the hottest, in which grade, and for the fact that I'm in grade 8 and I'm dating Lesedi who's in grade 10, it was like, it was a flex, bro. It was a flex. Okay, then the third day came along. It was also good vibes, because I'm now dating a grade 10, we're spending so much time together. The vibes are just good, there was even this other game basically where it's called Stalk the Lantern. I hope you guys know Stalk the Lantern. If you've never played that at a camp, they are robbing you. So basically Stalk the Lantern is basically where they have a lighty thing. It's a lantern. I'll put the picture on the screen. It's a lantern, and basically they put it in the middle of a field, right? And basically the campsite had many trees around and stuff like that. So the camp facilitators, they go somewhere far into the forest and stuff, and they turn the lantern on, and basically we have to go and find them, right? And they don't tell us where they are or anything, but you can easily identify, you can basically see from far that, okay, there's a light somewhere there, and we have to go in groups and stuff like that. And me, you know, I'm holding Lissetti's hand, you know, I'm like, I got you, girl, you know, let's go do this together, you know, holding hands, we go find the lantern, good vibes. Okay, the important thing is that we were having vibes at that game. We didn't win the game. We didn't win because it was just so hard to find the facilitators. But anyway, because we were holding hands, we were talking, it was good vibes. Another one of the games was that we basically had to manufacture, like, I don't know, like what to call it, but you had to make something that can hold water, right? And if you can make it in certain hour using clay, using all these instruments they gave us, but basically you had to also decorate the clay pot and also make I don't know, use trees, use twigs, whatever, right, to decorate it. And you know, we were decorating it together. You know, so it was just so good vibes. Third day, fourth day, you know, it was just so nice. You know, we were really connecting. I was having such a good vibe, you know. Hey, then comes the final days of camp, manje. Manje, I'm feeling a bit of a disconnect, you know, because we've been having good vibes, you know. We've been saying good night to each other, good morning to each other, you know. And the best thing is not over text messages. It's in real life. It's in person. I'm seeing him like, good morning, how you doing? Gives me a hug, you know. You know, the vibes are good, you know. But then on the fourth, fifth day, I'm starting to feel a disconnect from her, you know. She's not chilling with me as much. She starts chilling with the older kids, you know. Like, what's going on now? What's going on now? I'm starting to feel a disconnect. I'm like, what's going on? And basically, we were still together, right? We were still dating. It was still good vibes. I remember one of the other things that we did on the final days was that the camp, which is Camp Nelu, they basically gave us shirts, and basically you could koki people's names in, right? So they could sign their names and stuff. And she also signed her name there. So I felt like we're still vibing, you know, we're still good, you know, even though we're not chilling as much the last days, I'm still fine, you know. She signed her name, you know, underneath she's like, Bay, you know, like, you know, so that we can forever remember in that shirt. I think I should go get that shirt for proof. But basically she signed that shirt, others signed, you know, but for the fact that she did that, I was like, okay, no, she still likes me, you know, they still some good vibes. Hey, until we get to the bus. Now, obviously, coming to the campsite, we weren't dating, right? We only started dating when we were on the campsite, and it was good vibes, right? But on going back now, I'm expecting her to sit next to me, right? You know, because Rajola, you know. But hey, there she is. She goes to the back of the bus with all the kids. I'm like, what's going on? And because I'm in grade 8, you know, they weren't gonna be letting me come to the back and chill with the older kids, you know. Even I would feel weird about it, you know, to chill with the older kids. But she's in grade 10, so she knows them and stuff. So she's going to go chill with them and stuff. I'm like, what the heck, you know, and it's fine, you know. I chill with my friends. I'm like, it's fine, guys. You know, we're just having a disconnect for the past few days. It's not a fight, you know. It's just we love each other so much, you know, that we need to separate, you know. Those were the excuses I was giving my friends, because they also asking like, why isn't she sitting next to you, you know. It's fine. The bus ride, we're heading home and stuff like that. And then on our way, as we're about to arrive at school, you know, they call me. They like, hey, somebody, one of the older kids, I forgot them. So basically they call me, they like, come play with us, we're playing dares and stuff like that. We've dared Lesedi to actually do something to you. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? What do you mean? Like, I'm not up for any dares and stuff. They're like, no, it's gonna be fun, just come. I go back, I sit next to her. One of the people, they make space for me to sit next to her, and they like tell me at that spot, they're like, okay, so we dared Lesedi to actually kiss you. I'm like, Bapetru, why are you putting pressure on me, Manje? Why are you putting... But anyway, we did it, you know. She lambs at me, you know. Good vibes, you feel me? And that was one of the hints as well that I got that this girl has actually been playing me, because they actually took the dares actually serious, right? Because after the kiss, I stayed longer there, with them, started laughing. They dared each other, and they take those dares serious, bro. Some of those dares were extreme, but hey, they daring each other. I'm laughing, come on, I've gotten a kiss, from my Han, first high school Han. Just think of that. First high school Han. She's in grade 10. I've gotten a kiss from her. We had good vibes at camp, like I was over the moon in the bus, And then we're getting closer to the school now, we're coming back from camp and all. And then she's like, hey, don't you want us to sit in the middle row so that we can just talk, me and you? I'm like, why not? Why not? Because basically, I told you guys, Montessori schools, we really few. Like, even the bus, we didn't even fill up the bus. So basically, the older kids, they occupied the back seats. And then the smaller kids, the grade 9s, grade 8s, they occupied the front seats. You feel me? So the middle seats, there was a few that weren't occupied. There was space, in the middle and stuff. So she's like, let's go chat there. Hi, we chat, she's like, your camp has been so nice, I'm also telling her the same. She's like, yo, you made camp so nice. She's telling me all these nice things like, oh, without you, I wouldn't have enjoyed camp. I'm like, and then she drops the bomb on me. She's like, but now that we're going back to school, I need to focus on my schooling and stuff like that. So I'd like us to end the relationship. Oh, hi, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry in that moment. I'm like, what do you mean? We can still vibe, at school. We can still be together, I'm trying to convince. I'm like, what's going on, But she's like, no, she just wanted us to have fun at camp, and now that the fun is over, it's time for her to take her studies serious, which was an excuse. At the moment, I was angry. I'm like, no, that can't be an excuse. Come on, we're not even close to exam time. I'm like, relax. I'm trying to persuade her, but eventually we just decided, you know what, it's cool, we can end it, even though I wasn't happy. Because the guys, my grade 8 friends, were gonna be like, what happened? They were gonna be like, you a flop. But anyway, we ended it there. She gave me a hug, a young lamb, Zanyana, and I was like, it's fine. It's cool. But guess what happens when we arrive at school? Ha! Hi, my girls, they're evil, Joe. They're evil, Joe. I bunker her talking with her ex, Joe. And worst part, Joe, is that she wasn't really close with her ex, So basically her ex didn't come to camp with us, right? So I guess that's why she even agreed to date me and agreed on the day. And so basically she was talking to her ex. I guess she was telling the ex what happened at camp, and I caught them talking and stuff, and it was so awkward because they saw me seeing them talking, and I'm sure the ex knew by then that, we were also dating. So they said he's just evil. So she was talking to her ex, telling her, I don't know what, I didn't really hear, but I just saw them talking. And yeah, that's the sad story. She played me. And it was only like a few days later that one of her friends told me that, she only dated you because it was, I'm sorry, what am I saying? One of Lissetti's friends told me that Lissetti only dated me because she was dead to date me, right? And if she didn't, she was gonna pay her friend something amount, And I was like, oh, so she actually didn't really like me. I'm so heartbroken, and the friend is like, no, but she enjoyed dating you, yada, yada, and because I was basically bragging the whole time that at least I dated her and stuff. So when the friend told me that, Lissetti was actually just doing that for a day, oh, it broke my heart, bro, because she played me. Imagine, bro, we dated during camp, and then immediately after camp, she's talking to her ex. Now I'm finding out that it was all just a dare, bro. Oh, my face, it was painful. It was painful, bro. And I'm only laughing because now it's years later, but, oh, Aye, what a story. That one, Mafetu. Aye, Mafetu. So yeah, that's the end of my story, you know, quite an interesting, funny story of me getting played. And I think what I've learned is that, you know what? Do not joll when you arrive in high school. Don't jolla anybody. If you are in grade 8 and you are watching this, don't jolla while you are still new. You know what? Because you don't know people as yet. You don't know who has the right motives and who doesn't have the right motives. You feel me? They could be playing your heart, you know, because I was heartbroken weeks after that, you know. I couldn't focus on my schooling because I was still healing, you know. I'm like, am I even right? You know, it's the end of the story time. Thank you for watching, guys. Please do watch my other videos that are popping up on the screen right now. You feel me? Check them out. Do subscribe, you know, if you enjoyed this. Remember that these videos will be coming out every single Saturday because it's a Saturday. It's chilled vibes. Every Saturday at 3 p.m. Just me relating my life stories, funny stuff that I've went through, and yeah, vibes away.